Jaime, that was like National Player of the Year type stuff in the second half.
He has practices like that, where when he gets it going, he's an NBA player like that. It's when you got one, like I said, he's going to have a nice career, knock on wood, stay healthy. I'd like him to do a super senior year, but our defense though, Ben, I think, I know with 10 minutes into the second half, I think they had 5 points in the second half. We had got a lead and they had 38. And I knew they had 33. So our second half defense, they scored some buckets late, obviously, in the last couple of minutes. But we got up 18 and it was under 5. They threw it out of bounds when we were up 18. And at that point, they had 15 points in the second half. So, our guys continue to play with unbelievable toughness. If it was easy to play as hard as the kids are playing, everybody would do it. So, but they understand. I think as a coach, you sit down with your staff and you're in the summer and you try to map out a plan for, okay, here's what we can accomplish with this team. How are we going to do it? And with this team, we thought if we could become a great defensive team, we had enough firepower to win, and win big. So that was our plan. And because the 2 freshmen that start for us, they physically and athletically, they're not freshmen. I mean, they are age-wise, but they're both super tough kids with great toughness. So, it allows them, their toughness supersedes their inexperience at times defensively. So anyway, obviously a great win for us.
Yeah, and especially you probably noticed that USC lost on the road, Arizona lost on the road.
It's hard to win, man. Yeah. If it was easy to win, everybody'd win. It's hard to keep winning. You got to have multiple. We talked about it in there. Unsung star of the game, Matt gets in 14 minutes. To go on a run, you have to have different guys step up. For instance, our Final Four run, Kenny had a great game against Michigan. Jules had a great scoring game against Alabama. So did David. Johnny Juzang did not. So you're going to have different guys along the way help you. So the secret weapons or the secret sauce is you got to be fresh and rested, but you got to keep your bench in shape and you got to keep them ready. And you got to get them ready as a coach and make sure their confidence is ready because you're going to need them. There's going to be a game like this, where, not only did Mac play 14 minutes, he played him against N'Faly Dante. He's the oldest, toughest big guy in our league. So to me, that's what I talked about with our team, to Will and Dylan and those guys. We got to keep working to get, because those guys are the future of our program anyway. So we got to keep getting them better. But that's a key. If you're gonna go on a run, you got to have those guys off the bench got to be ready.
And 2 other things, David Singleton forced 2 jump balls early in the second half to kind of set the tone. And then Jalen Clark with 8 straight points after they cut it to 9.
Yes. Jalen confident with his shot. Shooting, when he shoots when he's open, he's a good player. David's just such a luxury, man. He's such a luxury because he's all about the team. He doesn't even care. He doesn't care if he scores a point. He wanted to win at Oregon. He told the guys. Him and Jaime and Tiger, those guys, before they were done, they wanted to win here. They were serious about it. But it's something we practice, the 2-hand reach. It's from my days at Cincinnati. All my players back there would laugh if they hear this press conference. When you go to help, don't give it the 1-hand high school. You got to go in there, put your nose in there. And Dave does a great job of that. He's just such a good kid, man. It's just such a luxury to have a veteran guy like him. He can score it, he can do smart things, but his leadership is huge for us. So, players won this game, not coaching.
Do you believe in statement wins, and does this qualify?
I would say this. Look, I know this as a coach. What's our record?
21-4.
Okay, I'm 0-4.
What do you mean?
Oh, just ask fans. I'm 0-4. The players are 21-0. That's my life. It's okay. It's okay. I turned left on Sunset to go to work, so it's all right. But I would say this in all seriousness: I think this was a good win for the players, for our confidence, for their confidence, because we didn't get it done in a big game in Arizona. USC was a bubble team, and we didn't close it out there. So to be, obviously they needed to win today, desperately. They were on the first 4 teams out. We showed the team, that's UCLA's coming to town. It was like the candles were lit for the party today. And it's hard to win those types of games. You got to understand what you're up against. And it was, I told the guys, this is a great challenge for us. We're going to the tournament, depending on where we're going to be seated. And I know everybody thinks that's important, but the last time we went to the Final Four, it wasn't very important. So, but it was a great, I don't know about statement, but I do think it showed the guys today that we can win this type of game on the road against a team that was in DEFCON 5.
Awesome. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so
Thanks,
Appreciate it.